Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad to see you here today. I'm pleased to announce to you that we have a special guest with us this morning. She is the premier travel agent from that lovely little town of Lake Inasmuch. And you all know where Lake Inasmuch is, don't you? It's not far from. That's it. Well, here, without any further ado, is Elizabeth Camel.
Hello. Hello there, everybody. Good morning. Good morning to you all. I am thrilled. Just thrilled, I tell you, to be here with you this morning. Now, dear, please remember, you can call me Liz. Everybody does, don't you know?
Liz, of course. Thank you. And thank you for being here with us today. I always look forward to hearing about you and your latest trip. And where have you been lately?
Alaska. Yeah, I know, cold, huh?
Yes, Liz, that's what I was thinking. Why would you go to Alaska at this time of year?
Well, we went for the lights, don't you know?
The lights, Liz? What are you talking about?
We went for the lights, dear. Sometimes you have to talk slow for others, or they don't get it.
Well, what lights are you talking about? What are you referring to?
We went to the Northern Lights. They were really spectacular this year with the sun flares and all.
Well, I've heard of those. Tell me, Liz, are they as wonderful as I hear? The pictures are nice, but I hear they don't do the light justice.
That's true, but you know,
I've heard descriptions and all the explanations, but I just can't imagine.
Put your heels together, dear, and come back to us.
I'm here, Liz.
Good. You know, I'm just having a little fun with you there because I understand the excitement that surrounds the Northern Lights. Yes, they're wonderful. Yes, they're magical. Yes, seeing them is a transforming experience. And no, the pictures don't do them justice, and the cold scientific explanations don't help much either.
So what you're saying is that to truly appreciate the lights, you have to experience them.
That's the truth, don't you know? You know, that's why we brave the winter, because there's nothing else like seeing the Northern Lights.
It sounds like a transforming experience, Liz.
I think I said that, but I do appreciate you bringing that up again, because that really is the thing, don't you know?
Well, what do you mean, Liz?
Well, once you have experienced the lights in all their beauty, you see the world in a different way. You can talk about the light and explain it all you want, but well, you know, the truth is that it's kind of like an experience of God. It changes you for the better, don't you know?
Wow, Liz. It's funny that that should come up, because we're talking about one of the disciples' experiences of God this morning. This is Transfiguration Sunday.
It is? Oh, you know, I always thought of it as Jesus' experience, but I guess the whole thing was for the disciples too, wasn't it?
Well, it seems that way. They saw and experienced Jesus in a new way. They experienced the presence of God in a very real way. And then they had to keep it secret for a while and try to describe something for which there are no words.
So it's like any of us trying to describe something that's beautiful or moving or life-changing, don't you know?
Yeah, Liz, I think I do know. We can use metaphor and all kinds of picture language, but a thing of beauty had to be experienced. Pictures help, but they only suggest the reality.
And we can use words like awe and wonder and even wow, you know, but they don't really, and they can't relate what happens beyond our senses deep in our hearts, can they?
I don't think they can.
No? Okay, so the disciples just did the best they could with the words and the stories and the metaphors, and the rest is up to us to search out Jesus in our world.
Liz, I think you got it there. Leave it up to a travel agent to book us on the journey of a lifetime, seeking Jesus.
Oh, seeking an experience of the divine, don't you know?
Well, that's what we're looking for, isn't it, Liz?
That may be the trip that only the great travel agent in the sky can organize, don't you know? Well, I've got to get back to work. Remember, seek an experience of God and know change and wonder and life and love that is beyond description, don't you know? Bye.
Bye, Liz. Send me a card for your next trip.